What is happening, fishing friends? Welcome to another episode. Today I've got an unboxing from a place that I have never ordered from before, a place called Discount Tackle. I've had a number of people ask me about them. Now, I first heard about them on Instagram. Had some people ask, have you ever ordered from them? You ever got anything? I hadn't, so I finally put in an order with them, and I was very surprised, very happy. Very nice company to deal with, and I got my stuff in a very timely fashion. So, we're gonna take a look at what I got, why I got it, and how I plan on to use some of it. I even got a couple special things that I think will be fun. Okay, starting out with a little topwater. We're gonna have some topwater here soon. I'm excited. The first thing I got here, this is a new lure from Spro. This is the Russ Lane Fat Papa Walker. Now this is a 130 size, 7/8 ounce. It's almost a full ounce. It's a big topwater bait. I'm excited to put this baby to use. What color did I get here? Red wing blackbird. Now we happen to have a lot of red wing blackbirds around here. They get extremely vocal when you get around their nest or anywhere close to anything that they might even think about doing. And I tell you what, I'm not a huge fan of them because they just literally stay right there and swoop at you and squawk. So maybe if there's some baby red wing blackbirds falling in the water and the bass are eating them, by golly, hopefully this will mimic it. Hooks on it are super sharp. You can see it does have 3 different treble hooks on it, plus that dressed black feather treble on the back there. It looks nice. It's got a cool shape to it. It's got kind of this elongated belly, so I'm guessing it's gonna kind of sit in the water like this. I don't know much about it, but you can see it's got kind of a cup-shaped mouth there too, so it should spit as it walks back and forth. Just an interesting, different looking bait. You know, a larger topwater bait. I know there's a lot of people talking about that. Whatever that Bassmaster was, where I forget who it was, one on that big, huge, I think it was a Strike King, like a saltwater type walking bait, and crushed them down there, I think Texas. So we'll give this a try around here. We have the red wing blackbirds. I love fishing topwater, so put it to use. Okay, next, another topwater. Honestly, I don't throw the buzz bait enough. Now this is the Loud Buzz from Evergreen International. You know Evergreen, the ones that did the jackhammer, collaborated with ZMan. They make some awesome stuff. So this one looks pretty neat. So this is an all white, obviously, you know, perfect for shad spawn coming up around here. This does have a soft plastic keeper on it. It's got the wire soft plastic keeper right there. Ooh, the hook is razor sharp there. 3/8 ounce, but what is really interesting about it is it's supposed to have a bead and a rivet that is supposed to amplify that sound and make this a nice, loud buzz bait. Let's see. Yeah, you can hear it's got a little bit of that squeak to it. Guys will do all kinds of crazy stuff to find a good buzz bait. You know, they'll put them on their, like their truck as they're going down the road to get that really squeaky, spinny sound. That's a sound that a lot of guys look for. This seems to have it. Cool blade shape. I also do see that it's got this like keel, kind of like these side wings on it. They're supposed to help it stay upright. You can see they're kind of like little, looks like a boat deal. Stubby, what are you doing? Get out of here. I'm trying to film for these nice people. Brief Stubby interruption, sorry, but supposed to have those wings to help it run right. It looks like an awesome little buzz bait. Honestly, I need to throw the buzz bait more. This gives me some incentive. You can see it does have kind of that angled blade here, so this is running on the water like so. You've got the flat lure there. I don't know, looks like a sweet buzz bait. Let's give that baby a try and see how it does. Okay, next, something I thought would be super fun. Now, as we know, there's the, what is it, 13 or 17 year cicadas, Brood X, coming out right now. I don't know if we're gonna have them over here in Iowa. I hope so I can put these to the test, but Chase Baits came out with these, some cicadas. Now this is a crawling style bait, so let me take one out here. Crawling style bait, so similar to like the Jackal Pompadour. Crawling style bait that kind of walks on the top. You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about how good those crawling baits are. I've only got the Jackal, the Pompadour Junior. It does look cool. I haven't got any bites on it yet, but this is like a mini version of that. Now the body is soft, so it's a soft, rubbery feel to it. It's got these little wings that come out there, sort of bendable, I guess you could say. Come out like that and it's gonna walk across the water. Plop, 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 plop. Now the hooks on it are pretty small. That's the only thing I don't like. I wish these would have had a little bit bigger hooks. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upgrade those without getting them tangled. Probably not, but all in all, it's a cool looking deal. Now, my thought process was behind it, I thought this was actually a hard body bait and I was gonna try painting some of them. It does not look like I will be able to do that. So maybe I'll do a little giveaway and give some of these away soon with some baits that I paint. Give somebody else a try to use them. Look pretty dang neat. I figured why not, let's get it and try it. I remember back when I was younger, I don't remember what grade it was, we had an emergence of those cicadas around here that only come out every so often. And we were at my buddy's, the people that I grew up next to, had farm ponds. We went there and fish were destroying all these cicadas that were on top of the water. So I have no doubt fish will be eating these wherever you live that has these coming out and emerging. So why not? Let's get them a try. I got a few different colors. Now I think this one might be the closest to that Brood X. I know it's like a black and orange, so that one might do the very best. So that one I might save and give to somebody else. And then I'll try some of the black ones around here that just kind of mimic anything. I mean, that can mimic a bunch of stuff. So I don't know. Comment below and let me know what you think. Are you in an area that's going to have those cicadas? Do you think bass eat cicadas on top of the water? Do you think this will get bit? I don't know. Is it gimmick? Is it going to be cool and work? I don't know. Comment below and let me know. Okay, up next, they've got a bunch of ZMan stuff over there at Discount Tackle. If you need to re-up on that, I would recommend checking them out. But there's some things that I've been wanting to try from ZMan. Believe it or not, I've never ever used them, and they are the TRD Ticklers. My guy Burley Fishing talks about the TRD Ticklers. And I know people were like rigging them backwards, where you put the hook in this way, so the hook point is pointing this way forward. And then you were taking one of these and putting it on the hook point like that to make it like kind of weedless. Kind of cool. It looks like a craw swimming, you know, I guess. I don't know. I might try that. Otherwise, I'm just planning on rigging them regular, you know, putting the hook here and bouncing them around. Looks like a craw swimming through the water, tentacle-y looking deals. It can mimic a lot of stuff, but of course I had to get purple and chartreuse. I know Burley will certainly appreciate that. What do they call that? Purple Death. Should be a good smallie color. I want to do more creek fishing, you know, walking the creek, doing some of that. Might see if I can have somebody show me some spots around here because I would like to do it. But TRD Ticklers, I got that color. This color they call Hot Snakes. It's got like a green pumpkin back with like blue flake on it. It's got like this black large flake and then like blue little flake deals all over in it. I don't know, I just thought that was a cool color. I've honestly never used this color, but it almost looks like your summer craw, like that green pumpkin chartreuse. So I got that. Of course, in my neck of the woods, black and blue always does well. To mimic a bait fish, I got this color called Smelt. So you can see it's like this dark smoky gray up top and like a pearl belly. I figured it should look like a minnow or something, you know, clearer water. I think that might do well. And last, for some clear water, I got this one called Mood Ring, which is like almost a morning dawn, purpley smoke dark back with a lighter purple lavender, I guess, belly. I don't know, look cool. Haven't used these, so I got a few different colors to try out and we'll see how they do. Okay, next, kind of a larger version of those, also from ZMan. I told you I got a bunch of ZMan stuff. I've got more in here, but like a larger version of those are the Bang Sticks. So this is Bama Bug, 5.75 inches, so these are a larger size. I'm thinking like a shaky head. You could honestly Nico rig these, pull that through there, but it's got like those little tickler looking deal things there on the back. Really nice color, I like that, like a green pumpkin with green flake and then kind of that purple kind of through it too. I like that a lot, really nice looking color. But I don't know, comment below and let me know if you've used these. I suppose you could wacky rig them. I've never used these before. Larger bait, I think of a number of uses for this, and of course that ZMan plastic, Elastec, that holds up so well. I'm excited to give that a try, but I like that color. And I also got those in that Mood Ring color again, so kind of that morning dawnish color in these Big Bang Sticks. And then black and blue laminate. I really like that. For whatever reason, black and blue just does so well around here. Dirty, stained water. But you can see it's like black with blue flake on the bottom there, and then on the top it's like, well, it depends on what way you have it. Black with blue flake, and then like this light blue, almost see-through-ish on the bottom there. Cool laminate, like a two-tone color. I like that. Let's see, just because I had never used this color before, Mudbug, I got one of these in the big TRDs. So instead of being like your regular small, you know, Ned rig that's like that big, 2.75 inches, whatever, this is like a large Ned rig size. And of course that Elastec, if you've never used Elastec, super stretchy, super durable. I mean, you can catch a bunch of fish on one lure. So I thought that was kind of a cool color, kind of a dark brown with copper flake in it, and then like a lighter tan on the belly. I don't know, give it a try. I honestly don't use the big TRDs a ton. I remember I did have a pack of green pumpkin that did really well, but why not? Speaking of the regular TRDs, I did get some of these. Now, this color you've already seen, and that tickler, I got that Mood Ring color. I love that purple. I guarantee there's some creek smallies that would destroy that around here. This color is called Mud Minnow. Very natural, good looking color. Green pumpkin on top, then like that pearlish with sort of a green. I figure this can mimic anything from a bullfrog to like a baby bass. You know, just kind of a prey bait looking color. Never used it before. Mud Minnow. Now, another color they call Meat Dog. I looked at these before. I've never actually got my hands on them. Again, an interesting color. It's almost like a green pumpkinish belly or top, and then like this purple on the other side. So again, like a two-tone laminate. I don't know. I feel like that's a good color. I've heard people talk about Meat Dog being a great color, and I've never used them, so now's the time. And then lastly, again, those hot snakes that you saw in the ticklers, that green pumpkin with like that chartreuse belly, black and bluish flakes through it. Natural color, that works well around here. I like that. Okay, next I grabbed one thing of the small TRD Craws. This color takes me back to my childhood. This color is called Motor Oil. We had motor oil worms on like little swim baits when I was younger that did amazing for me. I mean, they would catch anything, you know, bluegill, panfish, bass. For whatever reason, that motor oil color did awesome. So you can see it's almost like an iridescent green, but like more of a brown amberish color in different light. Cool color, weird looking. I mean, it does. It looks just like somebody poured motor oil in a mold and then somehow it hardened. But yeah, motor oil color did well for me when I saw that. I'm like, oh yeah, we got to give that a try. And then I also got a couple packs of the Pro Craws, which are much larger than the little TRD Craws. I'll take one out for you. This one's in Okeechobee Craw. This color does well around here too. So it's got like this very bright blue top back with like glitter in it, and then like a green pumpkin with blue flake on the bottom. So those two-tone colors, I like them around here. I think they do well. Just so you can see, that's the size difference between the two. Those Pro Craws, much larger profile, you know, on like a Texas rig or even a big jig, versus these that are more of like a Ned rig. So definitely a big size difference there, but I mean, these things they look good. It's alive. I have no doubt that that will get bit around here, dragging that around, larger shaky head. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you could do with it. Looks sweet. And then I also got another one of those Pro Craws in that Bama Bug again. So you can see it a little bit better here, like that green pumpkin with some flaking in it. You flip it around, it's got your more, you know, purple with that green flake, more of your kind of normal June bug. So it's got kind of that two-tone again. I like that Bama Bug, green pumpkin, and like June bug mixed together. That's sweet. I like that color a lot. Okay, and the last soft plastic I got in here is some Rage Toads, green pumpkin, chartreuse. I want to throw these more. I actually want to try out these on the back of a buzzbait as well. So like a naked buzzbait that doesn't have a skirt on it. It's just a buzz hook, and then you put one of these on, so instead of having a skirt, you have a frog. So I know a lot of people talk about like a buzz frog does a lot better in the summer. Fish seem to eat it better. I don't know. I want to test it some more. I have used the buzz frog in the past with like the Zoom horny toad, and I've had a lot of good luck with it. Like just an all black buzz bait, black Zoom toad on there. I want to try these more. I honestly have not thrown these Rage Toads very much at all. I know Randizza likes them. You can see they've got that little flange on the back so that catches water and it kind of plops them back with those feet. I like them. Honestly, just don't throw them a ton. So I grabbed one of these. Again, that chartreuse belly, green pumpkin top. Should mimic bluegill, bullfrogs, all kinds of stuff around here. And, oh, of course, that coffee scent. Best scent ever. Okay, and last in this bag, they put all my terminal stuff in one bag. That was nice of them, so it's not floating around or has the potential to get lost. So, what did I grab here? I forget. Ah, yes, these Nedlock EWG heads. I have not used these from ZMan yet, so I picked some up. Let me show you. I got 1/10, which is my normal size, and I also got 1/15, so a lighter size. What they are, you've heard me talk about the Flatlands EWG hooks like this, right? It's just a head and the hook, okay, right? So the only deal that you have with those is like a ZMan plastic does tend to pull off. I know that's kind of hard on some of them, doesn't really have a keeper, right? Well, ZMan has fixed that, and they have a little tiny lead keeper right there. So once you get your Elastec put up on there, let me just rig one up. So if you've never rigged one up, it's very simple. I'm just gonna put this in like I'm doing my normal Ned head EWG Texas rig deal. I'm gonna push the soft plastic up over that piece of lead. Just like that, it sits nice and flush right against it there. Then I'm gonna check to see where my hook goes in at. And there you go. That's exactly what it's going to look like. You have a nice, super straight Ned. You don't have to worry about like the little wire hanger here. That can kind of be hard to rig on some of them, especially fishing from the bank. These are, if you've never tried an EWG Ned head where you can rig your Ned rig weedless like this, they are a game changer. And I don't say that a lot. You know, people I think kind of overuse that, but man, fishing from the bank having a weedless Ned head is priceless. So you can see that's what it looks like. And then once you actually get a bite, instead of this pulling down, or you know, this pulling off, even if you get a fish on, and if I can get that off, they're so tough. Even if you get a fish on, that's going to stay up on there nice and tight. You can see it's ready. You would just re-thread it on. So I think those are going to be very useful. Excited to give those a try. Again, those are the ZMan Net Locks EWG. Okay, next I grabbed some crankbait snaps. I know, nothing fancy or amazing, but these work awesome on like the wiggle wart type baits instead of putting the split ring in the front. So that's really what I got them for. But anytime you want to use something where you don't actually have a split ring on the front, or you break a split ring, or you know, whatever, having some of these, I've had good luck with these. I'm not using it for super heavy stuff. You know, usually when I'm cranking 10 to 12 pound line, I make sure I'm using drag. Just don't get those like cheap brass, I think they're like the Eagle Claw ones, that just have a straight wire and you just bend it down and like hook it into the brass deal. I can't tell you how many of those I broke where if you put enough pressure on it, it just pops out of there. From my experience, again, I will never use those. I like these that kind of snap over. You might have your own favorite or whatever. I've used these and liked them. They're a small profile. They fit well on a crankbait without being big and huge and bulky. But just remember, keep in mind, if you're around more cover or a bigger bait or something, you're going to want to go up to a bigger snap size. But really, I only use snaps on like topwater stuff or a crankbait if I need it. Otherwise, I would rather just tie directly to the lure. Okay, I think that's it. That is it. That's the end of the box. So again, shout out to Discount Tackle. Like I said, I've never ordered from them before. That was my first time putting in an order, and I was happy with them. So I will definitely order from them again. Comment below and let me know what you all think. What are you the most excited to see? You want to see the craws to work? How about a little cicada action? Maybe that big old topwater walking bait soon. Whatever you want to see most, comment below and let me know. Now, tonight's subscribe fishing friend is my guy Richard Souza. I hope that's how you say your name. Thanks for watching, man. I know last video, he said it always makes his day better when there's a Debo video. So thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody else out there who continues to watch, support. It means a ton to me. Again, I would not be here without all of you. So thanks for watching. I got to get this edited. So until next time.